Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Apex Investor, the channel where we look at the best opportunities in the stock market before they happen. Our big loser today was MDXG at minus 59%. Life was the big winner. Great stock ticker symbol. They're up 66% today. And this is the update for Monday, September the 13th. Okay, looking at some movers and shakers, if we have any. We're going to look at metamaterials as we usually do. That is the darling of this channel. Besides that, no, not too many movers and shakers today. Bitcoin is around 45,000 US dollars. Ocugen was up 15% today. That's the big mover. Atos is another big mover today, negative 11% for Atos. And I'm going to mention that, negative 14 for that one. Penny stock there. Express is up just over 8% today. And AMC is up at 51.69, and GME is up as well at $203 per share. Let's look a little bit closer at Metamaterials Day. Their volume was 11 million, so just over a third of the average. And that average I noticed is getting a little bit higher over the last month. The day's range was 506 to 544. So we're looking at possibly support at the $5 level. Just 496 is looking like support in the short term. However, I do feel I'm going to stick to my guns here that the true support is at 280 to $3. 280, 285, just about $3 and under is your real support. In the short term, yeah, we could see support at $4 and $5. People are buying the dips. That's what I am noticing. So they had an overall, they're up 2%, and after hours down a little bit. But there are rumors going around, and this is what we're getting to. I'll get to that in my next segment. Welcome back. Wall Street bets. On Wall Street bets, GME, AMC, and Clover are trending as they usually do. There is a new stock on the block being promoted here called IRNT. They're talking about a potential gamma squeeze. Actually, they're saying it is a gamma squeeze. This individual, this poster said he's been following IRNT since the post-market jump when it went from $16 to $40 in the after hours. It had been seemingly written off, despite the fact it's been primed for a gamma squeeze at almost every moment since it came down from $40. To be clear, this is a real gamma squeeze, not a meme play or a meme play. This is a rare situation. That's why I'm calling attention to it. The setup is simple. The float is 1.3 million shares due to SPAC redemptions and lockups, and will be at this number until after the options expire on the 17th, which is this week. It has options which usually are only available for stocks over 7 million floats. Almost 200% of those 1.3 million shares are claimed by the already in the money open interest only call options. This means the squeeze has already been set in motion and you're just waiting for time to draw closer to expiration. The movement we saw Friday is what we refer to as a pre-squeeze movement. There is likely far more to come. On Friday, the $20 strike became in the money and instantly doubled the amount of the float that is claimed by the open interest. As of this morning, Ortex shows 4.3 million shares shorted, which amounts to 336% short interest. Wow, that's a lot. With a cost to borrow of 628% on average. I have doubts about the accuracy of this specific data, and so do I, because that would put the amount of the float claimed by institutional obligations nearing 600%. iHorse tweet, or Ehor, however you pronounce that, his new tweet puts SI at 56% of the float with the same elevated cost to borrow. If IRNT runs, it could potentially be the first true infinity squeeze since Volkswagen, and has the potential to beat the heights of Orgo. I don't know what that is. Orgo and GameStop. Wow. Okay. I'm listening. IRNT will likely squeeze. Will likely start running, not squeeze, sometime before expiration on September the 17th. It could be today, could be Thursday, but at some point, the buy volume will likely come in and the IV on the options will spike to crazy heights almost instantly. Be warned, this play is incredibly risky, and if you choose to partake, only do so with money you can afford to lose. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, and I say the same thing for this channel all across the board. Credit for the original DD on this goes to this user. His posts are what turned me onto the low float. Edit 1. Per the tweet, short interest is 728,000 shares, which puts short interest currently at 56% of the float. I've reached out to Ortex to confirm their numbers, which put short interest at a significantly higher 5.11 million. Okay, well, that's interesting. I'll keep track of it. But again, they say it is a risky play. And looking at this company, I think it's IRNT. They are, I believe, a cybersecurity company based in America, and might be onto something. This could be big. This could be. I think the true support, though, Apex investor wise, would be $10 and below. Realistically, is it going back to $10? Might not. So I'm saying that's expert mode, and then hard mode would be looking at $13 and below, and your normal, I guess, run of the mill medium difficulty would be $17 and below. So it's looking like there is a lot of support, or at least it jumped right up once it hit 17, 1750. You can count on this dropping right back down and then possibly going up again. The resistance is looking like $22, though it could be 30. So that's an interesting looking stock. I'll add that to my meme stock list, and we'll take a look at some news in regards to metamaterials coming up next. Okay, let's talk a little bit about IRNT. Someone asked a question: how is buying this company just for what it is, just to hold for a little bit in case it doesn't run up, gamma squeeze? And one person responded, "It's a cybersecurity company that just went public via SPAC, so it's hard to say. There hasn't been any analyst coverage yet. Could be like RKLB where it takes off. Could tank like most SPACs, but that probably wouldn't be until the pipe shares unlock. So I think you'd have at least a month or so to see where it goes." And further information saying they were founded by the former director of the NSA. I'm not sure their tech is all that great, but they will make at least some money just off his reputation, most likely. Another user adds ex NSA / CIA / Department of Defense guys running cybersecurity, plenty of partnerships and obvious government connections. So yeah, I could see potential in this, but yeah, I would be cautious as well. I told you what I believe true support is $10 and below. If you're willing to get into this you're a little more eager than $13 and below. But if you're even more bullish, then 17 and below. But I'm thinking probably safer at the 13 range, and even $10. I think that's pretty much that's a steal at $10, to be honest. With the potential of this going to 20 and 40, yeah, $10 is a really good entry point. So here's the first post for metamaterials. I looked at this post the other day and I was debating whether to present it, and I realized it is a good post. So this is from 2 days ago. Shorts are getting nervous. Metamaterials DD. Hey guys, so I just wanted to let everyone know what to expect and what can potentially happen in regards to MMAT price action. We are nearing a massive turning point, and the obvious attempts at suppression of Meta's price will be exposed in this post as well. But I want to sum it up in a nutshell. He's basically saying there's a lack of supply after the $6 range. So if Meta can rapidly starts a massive upward movement, so volume with little to no interference from shorts, well, that's not happening. But the shorts will be trying very hard to keep this price below $6. I think we saw that play out today. He's right. He is exactly right. Once it hits $6, it could trigger the gamma squeeze, as I presented previously, and then $8 is looking like the next uh, level to get to in order to trigger a possible short squeeze. So I think he's right. Too long didn't read. We're getting close to some massive price action, and shorts are most definitely getting nervous at where we are right now. If we manage to successfully consolidate above $6 and remain there in the daily charts, we can see some massive price spikes to the upside. Edit, this is all implying that people will hold, and that's what people are doing. We have a majority of shares being held at prices below $6, about 60 to 70%, implying we are doing a good job holding. The next wave of holders or people who average down from pre merge would be at the $9 range, and that included myself. Should these people choose to hold with us, we will most definitely see the massive price spikes or gap fills to the upside. So, yeah, I think that is a good post. Let's look at Metamaterials subreddit as of today. Okay, so perusing the Metamaterials subreddit, so far I've seen a few posts talking about the chip shortage relating to the EV manufacturing business, and even automobiles themselves being hard to find due to the chip shortage. So it seems those two markets are interconnected, the semiconductor uh, area and the automobile industry. So the first post we're looking at today is the top second on the list after ATER. Have a cup of tea, hold your share, enjoy the super ride. Looking at the other stocks on this list, top 30, GSAT, Newegg, AMC at 19. We have Gevo at 15. We have Plug at 10. GameStop is at 8, number 8. Be Big, 7. Sophie, 6th. Clover at 5. Support at 4. I don't know what Hypo is, but Metamaterials is number 2. They are number 2, 71%. That is biting very well for a potential gamma squeeze. Whenever they say look over here, like they did with AMC and GameStop, I see all the shares have Meta sitting green with low to decent volume. And in the green pre-market, you can see they are coming for Meta and a stock like Be Big, which has massive short positions returned. And they bought more shorts this morning. We need volume, and we could run this thing up if we can get to the 565 range. And I would have to say, no, it's probably $6 range. Buy $6 calls or just stock. Get the word out. They're coming for us. I bet my left something. What is that? Oh, peanut. Meta number 2 on the list. Be Big is number 6. And there wasn't a word about us. True. It's a good point. The media is not covering the stock like it should. Get the word out and let's go. Volume today of 60 to 80 million. I think we hit $7. Yeah, well, that didn't happen today, but could happen in the future. Without it, we're going to get pounded to a lower $5 range. That's what happened today. Meta is the play that no one is talking about. It is the best kept secret of Wall Street bets, I would venture to say. Moving on to the next post. Okay, welcome back. The This post is talking about the key to torching the shorts question mark. I think I figured out George's plan on torching the shorts, not touching the shorts. Meta's 8K filing to complete the merge with Torchlight was published and submitted on August the 17th. T35 after the 8K filing is October the 6th. What's supposed to happen in early October? The nanotech acquisition. Could George be releasing positive PR and potentially the dividend right before the T35 date? Well, probably the former. I think there might be positive PR, but in terms of the dividend, I think we're looking at most likely the end of the year. So January 1st, 2022. I think that's pretty much a guarantee. That's going to be not fully taken care of, but at least it'll be starting to be distributed, or I should say more specifically, the assets will be sold off. The dividend does not have to be delivered by that date, but the assets do need to be sold off. That's step one in regards to fulfilling that dividend promise. So let's look at the next post. We're going to end with this post from Exact Perspective here. Trading day, September 13th. So he's saying that, or this poster is saying, when the options contracts expire for the 17,000, they're going to try to keep this below $6. He's asking, when does this happen? Friday the 17th. So this week we could see a battle, a tug of war of keeping this stock metamaterials under $6. Will it break that $6 ceiling? We shall see. So let's look at this post, close up this update with Exact Perspectives tweets. Metaverse, the meta manipulation increased today as 59% of the 11 million meta materials volume went to the dark pool, 58% over the past 20 days. Sweeps are up 22% and 7% over the past month. Despite this dark pool abuse, we were up 2% today. Today cost the hedgies more money as hedgies added another 23 million to their tab, running their position up to $194.7 million owed. Friendly reminder again about changing the meta sector. It's semiconductors, not oil everything. Speaking of data centers, that leads us to Vortex Data, courtesy of Smoky Stock. Thank you for that. Current short interest is 15%, as the short interest change was only 0.66%. Utilization went down 1%. The trend line is sick. It is close to at the money of short interest reported. These indicators are bullish and show that shorts have not covered yet. They are adding. Number 4, this is the battle for $6. They do not want 17,000 option contracts in the money. Buckle up. Metaholics, the gladiator CEO himself, George Polikaras, said this was coming butterflies. And that's George? Okay, that's interesting. And I think that's it. Yeah, that is a pretty big update to end this update. Pretty big news, I should say. So we'll see what happens on Friday. It's setting dates. It's not the best idea, but if it happens, it happens. We can't guarantee these things. I'm not a financial expert or advisor, so take what is presented here and what is said with a grain of salt. You do what you want to do. Whether you make money or lose money, that's your responsibility. It's are accountable for that, and so am I for myself. However, I do have pretty good instincts, and metamaterials so far has not disappointed. Even post merger, when they were at $22, went down to under $10, and then went to 5, 4, 3, 280. Now we're right back up to 5. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We have quite a ride ahead of us, and just this week we'll see if it does rise towards the end on Friday. Probably won't. That's not what stocks tend to do, especially these kind of meme trending stocks. Sad to say, metamaterials is one of those. Uh, Not so much that it's only a meme, but it's gaining a lot of meme like attention. It's been posted on Wall Street Bets in the top 10 posts multiple times, getting a lot of attention. You can see it's trending at least in the top 10 pretty consistently over the past couple months now. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for your support. If you like this video, please like. If you didn't, then please dislike. If I've earned your subscription and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If not, let me know in the comments below. What do you think I can do to improve this channel and how things are being done here and presented to you? Until next time, God bless you all and God bless your investments.